Well, he's got Kerry Farr in his corner. Kerry Farr knows the boxing game.
Okay, this is the first of our videos in a series of how to double your punching power. And in this first video, I'm going to teach you a technique that's been around since the early 1900s. It's called the falling step or the trigger step. Jack Dempsey, Sam Langford, Gene Tunney, all of those guys in the early 1900s used this technique to develop power. Today, a lot of guys, they'll stick a jab and there's not a lot of power in it. But these guys taught how to use your weight and shift your weight, all of your weight into your punch, so that your punch was strong enough to either break a nose or break a jaw. So let me show you this, demonstrate this trigger step or falling step. You basically want to get into your on guard position. You've got the right rear heel up, and if you're fighting southpaw, it's the exact opposite. But what you're going to do is you're going to take all of the weight in your body and you're going to shift all of that weight to the end of the punch. So I'm going to basically step into the punch. I'm going to move forward almost like I'm going to fall, but I'm going to shift all that weight into the end of the punch. So the first punch I'm going to demonstrate is the jab, but watch how I boom. I'm almost falling and I'm stepping forward and I'm shifting all of that weight forward. Now I'm going to demonstrate it with the jab. So I'm going to shift all of the weight forward, and I want all of the weight to come and end up right at the end of this punch. Now what I'm going to do, there's a lot more power when you shift the weight of your body to the punch. I can do the same thing when I throw the right hand. I'm basically going to step forward and shift all of my weight either into the jab or the right hand. Again, this is called the falling step or the trigger step. Now, in the Club Knockout gym 25 years ago, I'm going to turn around. I put a line right on the floor, and you can see I would have our fighters step forward and practice stepping forward, shifting the weight from the rear foot to the front foot. That's what you want to do. Shift your power from the back foot to the front foot, and we're going to use either the falling step or what you call the trigger step. So that's technique number one on how to double your power.